Welcome guys. In this lecture, let us see how can we scroll in iOS apps. Okay. Now for example, when you initially launch this UI catalog app, this is how it looks. Okay, in iPhone 12 Pro. But let's say if you want to click on web view, by default that is in hidden mode because that is not fitting in the screen. So if you go to iPhone 6 or iPhone 5, then the screen will be very less, and I don't think even stepper switches options also fits, right? So there is a scope that sometimes you may need ending up with scrolling and identifying the elements, right? So in this case, I want to select web views. Right now it is not visible, so I have to scroll down to make that visible. That is my requirement. So let us see how can we do that using Appium. Right, so I created one separate test for it, and as usual we will inherit the base iOS test because we have desired capabilities properties there. I can just directly copy this step here and place it. Right, you have to add throws declaration. Now, so one thing you have to understand that scroll and swipe, for these two functionalities there are no direct Appium methods available. So in earlier versions these guys have provided one, but unfortunately those are flaky, not stable, and finally they deprecated them. So then how can we scroll and swipe? So you can rely on JavaScript. Okay, so you can execute one simple single line JavaScript which will help you to scroll or swipe. Okay, so that's why these guys have provided one method called execute script. This one. So this method will support executing JavaScripts. So your JavaScript, you have to write it here, and properties supporting that script should be a second argument. Okay, that's all. It's very simple guys. I'll show what script you have to write now. So for scroll, you should write this mobile scroll. That's all. This is the simple JavaScript you have to run. Now you have to provide proper arguments like where to scroll. Should I scroll down or scroll up? That details you have to provide, and up to which element I have to scroll. Okay, let's say in this case, if you scroll down, let's say this page have so many menus that you have to scroll multiple times to reach the bottom. Okay, so you have to clearly tell scroll up to here. That means scroll until this is visible. That's what you are saying. So you have to also give the details like scrolling until what is visible. Should I scroll up or down? All these details you have to pass as a second argument. So this argument take hash map as an input. So in your hash map you have to provide all your details and send hash map object as a second argument. So first let me create one hash map. So this hash map take key value pairs, right? Key will be string and value will be any object. That can be integer, string, or anything. So that's why I gave the object new hash map. So first I will create object for hash map class, and then let's import this. So I created object called scroll object. This is hash map object. Now let's feed this hash map object with all the details. So it takes key value pair, right? Dot put. The first thing you have to tell the direction, which direction you have to scroll. We want to scroll it in down because our web views is not visible. So you have to scroll down to make it visible. So this is one option. And in the same object, let's give another knowledge to what element it has to scroll. This is important, right? Now I told you that we need to scroll until web view. So how to give that information here then? So basically, if you want to scroll until web view, you can refresh this so that it will take you to the home page. Right. You see that? I want to scroll until web views. So right now I cannot scroll that because the screenshot of the page has captured. So it is still until here only. So what you can do? Come back to your mobile emulator, scroll up, okay, and make it visible, and then again refresh your inspector so that it will take a screenshot of your current mobile emulator. You see, now web view is visible. Now you want to scroll up to this level. This is what you have to give information. Okay, so when you select this, you get a properties, but these are not correct. It seems it's not unique. So if you scroll down step by step, that where you have to reach web view, here it is. Okay, so you want to scroll up to this level. Okay, now there are multiple attributes here. You can choose any attribute and tell that scroll until you see name attribute is web view, something like this, or scroll until you see value attribute is web view. That's how you can tell to your JavaScript. Let me show you. So I am telling here that scroll until you see name attribute. What is that name attribute? It's a web view. So it will keep on scrolling until this comes into visible mode. That's all. This is how you will define up to which element you have to scroll. So you can give any attribute which is unique to that element so that it will successfully scroll until there. So you have given two options. One, which direction, one to where. Now this object have all this knowledge. Now carefully copy this object and paste it here. I told you, right? Execute script take hash map object as second argument. So you have to feed all your values into your hash map object, and then you have to send it as a second argument. And once you do that, then this will get in visible mode. So after it gets in visible mode, if you want to select and click on it, so driver dot find element, you can use accessibility ID because that is also present there. Same web view. If you don't scroll and if you give directly this step, your test will fail saying this object is not found. So now we are successfully scrolling to that view, and then we are trying to click, and then it will identify and it takes to the next page. Okay, so I have accessibility ID here, so I'm blindly using this. So let me run this test and see how that goes. It's simple, right? So this is how you scroll, but there is no specific method available in Appium. Okay, you see that how that is scrolled, and then it clicks on web view. Awesome. And if you want to scroll up, just change the direction to up. That's all. It will scroll back up. You can play around by using this code. And we are directly injecting JavaScript, and we don't have any special method called scroll. So if you go to Google, there are some documentation saying scroll methods are available in Appium, but those all are in old versions. Those are deprecated. So don't follow them. And this is the latest way of doing it. And this will never fail because we are directly injecting JavaScript. Alright guys, so that's how you scroll in iOS. Thank you.